Well, it's looking like another nice day. Rained last night pretty good, but just got back from the hardware store. This little Milwaukee 1-inch bimetal hole saw, and of course I should get the pilot bit too. I hope that's adjustable. I doubt it. Doesn't look like it. That may be a bit long. It's the shortest one they had. Because I don't have a whole lot of space in there. I may have to come up with an alternate plan. Maybe just gently work that in without a pilot. So yesterday we backed this thing in the garage. It was puking fluids. Actually had the hood up on this thing for a while. Oh yeah, we're dry. We is dry. But where is it coming from? I'm not seeing any blatant. Oh, yep. The upper line is weeping down in there. It's really wet down that way too, so something else we'll have to look into. Oh well. Let's press on with this beast. Well, little Dimples must have been right, because there's the bolts I need. Just hacked it. I don't know if I got anything to get in there and clean those up with, but we'll see once I get this out. I gotta prop this window up. I think I'm gonna just put a punch right in through here. That should keep her from coming down. Either that or just run the punch straight through there. Hopefully it won't snap it. Because with the window up, it doesn't really make... yeah, there's more clearance in there. Alrighty, here we go. Here's that piece that I'm missing on the other side. I just hit up a automotive glass place and see what they have for those. They're probably going to be the best bet. Of course, they're probably going to want to sell me the whole thing. I have to re-glue the whole thing on, but find a glass shop and see what they say. Rock and roll right along. Motor's out. Plug looks pretty good. Still lots of that gooey stuff all over it. But hopefully you guys can kind of see where we're at. Pop our new one open here. A bag of old hardware. We got a little reassembly required too, don't we? There's the motor itself. Kind of looks like a universal style. Well, I guess the other one's got lots of holes in it too. But and then our little backing plate. See what we got here. That's the fun part. Kind of looks like it goes like that. Whoa, just throw that around, bounce it off the car. Yep, I think we got her. Put the small screws in and back in a jiff. Alrighty, she's ready to go in. One thing I need to check on that side. I didn't catch it. Hopefully it's not an issue over there, but I'm going to put little washers under these nuts. The holes through this backing plate, the nuts slid right through. So I don't remember seeing that over there. So we'll probably, luckily the door panel's still off, just 3 bolts, although I gotta get the nuts off on the back again. But I want to make sure that thing stays in place. So I think this one's ready to go back in. Are you seeing what I'm showing you here, huh? Actually, before we go much further, let's do a test. And get the battery back in. Alrighty, just kind of loosely installed. Where's the switch? Window. Oh. We work. You're not hearing the music. Good. Put this bad boy together now. This one's going to go, well, I got to clean the panel yet, but this one's going to go back together 100% tonight. Alrighty. Jeez, every time you plug the thing in, the radio comes back on. Okay, so we got everything back together. I cleaned up the holes a little bit. Found a little grinder, auger type cleaner thing. Window, she works. Nice, very nice. V is good, yeah. Unplug that. I'm gonna go ahead and some primer and some paint in there just to keep her preserved a little bit better. And then we'll tackle the other side. Got to pull that back apart. Check to see if those washers are in there. Wherever we're at. I can't find it here. This is down there. So, here we go. Something else I never even thought about, but I know is a problem. Yes, here's your kitty. I'm talking to the camera. So my hand plunger for the door lock on this side is, there's never been anything there. Well, just so happened I was fishing a couple of nuts that I dropped out, and I dropped my little magnetic deal in there, so I had to go get the mechanical fingers, and I found my threaded deal there for the little plunger for the door lock. And it's got power door locks, yeah, it doesn't matter, but now we gotta figure out how to get it attached, because it goes onto the little black thing there that's kind of wiggling. So we may have to look at that side there. You see how high up it sticks out. So, what are you doing in the car? Hey, what are you doing? This isn't a kiddie car. Come on, out. Out. There you go. So, yeah, we're fixing all sorts of stuff on this thing. Alright, this side, pulled the mirror out, checked her back there, and the holes in that backing plate are actually a lot smaller, so I think we're good. So, get the old rust reformer out, put the window up. Nice. And then, remember a couple of quick blasts. Let that dry, we'll hit it again. I got that side already first coated. And I've got some, I call it color match paint. It's just light beige, but it's not quite perfect. So it's a little more brown, but that'll protect her for the most part. I'm not getting in the backside, so, and I didn't clean that one up. Oh well, I probably should. Yeah, I think we will. Let that dry for a minute, and then we'll get the little whatchamacallit out there, and we'll clean her up and then hit her again. Get rid of that nasty metal in there. Oh, well, she's still hanging up on the fence a little bit. Of course, it's also twisting too. Need to drill a hole in the post itself so that little set screw holds it in place a little better, I think. That little bugger right there. But I won't bore you with all that stuff. So, got the battery on the charger again. Got the caddy moved where I want her to be for now. About to reconfigure everything for parking wise for the way it'll be for the summer. This piece has got to come out. Just roll around the driveway for now until I get parking over there. I'm going to try to get the frame in tonight. That's the goal. Get the frame, let her start communing with the olds itself there. And I gotta figure out bolts and whatnot for lower control arms. I think I got the upper stuff figured out, but haven't buttoned this thing up yet. I gotta get the panel out for the passenger side, which I happened to throw inside the olds last night, and can't really get it out. So I thought, well, let's get this thing out of the way first. We'll get that passenger door buttoned up, and it's just a matter of finding that bushing for the driver's side. She is not charging though. I gotta figure that out. I can pull that alternator this week and take her down to the store and have them test it. But I did get the locking rod put back in over on that side, so I'll have door plunger for door locks. This thing needs to be cleaned on the inside yet. Still gotta do door pins. Probably gonna have somebody come over and help me with that. Just an extra set of hands will be real handy. I don't know who yet, but it's a sharp looking car though, isn't it? Give her a little TLC. I like those lines. Just looks good. Alrighty, let's get the Jeep out. Well, we're still sitting where we were about an hour ago. I goofed. I apologize, people. I fixed something and I didn't show you. Put the tiller in here. Pulled the pull start apart because it wasn't engaging. It's engaging now, we're just all gummed up. Pulled this whole cover piece off. Screw up top, screw here. There's supposed to be one down here, but it's all stripped out. Maybe I'll rethread that sometime. Briggs 3-horse. That's an oldie, huh? Pulled the cover off. Pulled the screen off. Little screws in there. One right down there, one there, two more on the bottom. That centerpiece actually was gummed up pretty good. I was trying to figure out how to pull that off without breaking it, and all of a sudden it boink, came right off. So, can of carb cleaner, clean everything up real good. Put it all back together. I haven't tried starting it yet though, so we'll give you guys a cold start on the old Mary Tiller Scotsman. I could find another decal for this thing sometime. Alrighty, let's see how she starts, huh? I remember how to start this thing. Just a little bit of gas in her. Can't see the oil level. Oh yeah, she's got oil in there. Probably time to change it. Choke is already out. Throttle. She fired. There's a good running little machine. Isn't that early mid-60s? Come up with something on this handle. The thing I think needs to go in more. Let's see what we can do on that. Alright, fixed. Hammered her through, bent the bracket, she's solid now. I never realized it was got cruise control. Engaged, you can leave it there. I always just kept holding it and feathering it, but I was just here goofing around a little bit, playing around with the Jeep, getting some stuff cleared out of it, and I just noticed my D-ring where I put my trailer hitches going. Somebody helped themselves to it, apparently. We've got reports of car thefts in the neighborhood, so there's people out prowling around looking at stuff. So they stole it for something. Great. Oh well, I don't think I spent too much for it. But hey, got the truck over here, hitched up to the trailer, which is empty, and Cadillac's not in the garage, and the Jeep's been pulled out, so that can only mean one thing. There she is. Don't have it on jack stands yet. I'm going to actually flip it, work on the bottom side, get that buttoned up. She's in the garage. Oop, 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 here we go. Monumental occasion. We haven't done this for a while. Oh, let's do that purple. There. Oldsmobile stuff. Remember this board? Yeah. Yeah. 8/13/2011. It runs. What is today? 6/2/2013. Frame in garage. Holy cow, it's been 2 years since we fired that thing up. Jeez. I don't remember what those are. 415 for frames, so I gotta look into that. Of course, now I'm not doing the old frame, doing the new one. Seats, haven't even looked at that. Pull front bumper, haven't even got around to that. I've got a lot of 360 grits. Fuel lines. Fuel tank. I still gotta get the tank out. Haven't done the timing or the compression check. But hey, I guess we'll just take these numbers are baked on. Get some cleaner for that. Right on. I gotta get a hold of the brother and see where our engine hoist is at. Because I'm gonna need it. I got the room. I can start putting some stuff on this thing and get it slid back where I want it to, and then I can pull that motor out and start getting it cleaned up, because it'll fit right up in front here. And I can just kind of roll it out into the garage driveway there and do what I need to do to it and put it back in when I'm done. And need to get a drop pan to put underneath it to catch the grease and the grime, and we'll start cleaning her up. It's after we get going on the frame. Get some of this rust reformer primer that I'm going to use on a few of the spots. Anyway, it's a little after 6. I think I'm going to get a hold of the brother and see if I get this trailer back to him tonight. Go visit him for a little bit. Still got to clean that panel, but we can throw that in here. It should straddle the frame rails pretty good. Get some stuff cleaned up. And my neighbor next door, the little kid, used to be a window here. You see little shards of glass. Yeah, most of it's inside. It wasn't all the way down. He was hitting the edge of with a hammer. I didn't catch it in time. So, another part for the Oldsmobile. I don't know what those are going to cost, but now, I used to be able to open the door. Now she doesn't want to go. Something's disconnected in there. Try the key. But hey, I did air up the tires. Tried putting air in that front one over there, but it just wouldn't take, so it's off the bead. I haven't tried that back one yet. I tried getting into that door there, but apparently with these two tires aired up and the car leaning that way, I can't get in now. Bumper's hitting that door. So anyway, let's end this here, and I think we're going to stop this series. Anything else I do after this will be a whole separate video.